Prepare yourself for invasion. This is Indie Invasion.
Eric, where are you, bro?
Can you see me?
The Adepticon pile.
Wow,
Yes.
yeah. You guys can't even see how big this is.
Oh my goodness.
I have to move
That's
the
a
camera
lot of
down.
stuff.
Ooh, look at that tower.
That is a lot of. Oh, you did buy the Black Sun stuff. Ha ha, sucker. I mean, good job.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Let me move it to the side so you guys can see my smiley face. What's
Nice.
up, guys?
What's happening? We got 2 people on already. Hello, peoples. How are you doing? Oh, that went all the way up to 6, like almost instantly. Cool.
Wow, they were waiting. They were waiting
for it. So welcome to another episode of Indie Invasion Shorts, your fastest 30 minutes in wargaming. We're glad you guys are here. And today, we're not going to jump right into it. We're going to do our normal chat. But obviously, by the title, we're going to be talking about Adepticon 2022 that Eric just got back from. I have, wrong side. The whole camera thing messes me up. So I got my Adepticon shirt on. I got my son's medal back here. Got all my Adepticon stuff out because I didn't get any loot. So we got Spaz, Todd, and Alan. What's happening, fella? Yes.
I can do squats with it.
And your wife let you back in the house. So that's a plus.
As
Alder,
long as I had fun.
Good morning.
Good morning, Alder. A little sippy sip there because
I
I'm tired from
gotta have a
picking
sip
that
of
up.
coffee when Alder shows up. So, you probably haven't been working on much lately.
Actually, I have. I busted in to this pile I got. Let me see if I can bring over what I got a little bit. Oop, I'm knocking stuff over. So look at me. I'm building minis.
Oh, what do you got there? What is that?
These are all from Black Sun.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So,
okay.
They're all my little Vietnam guys, and I don't know what you would call these guys. The deep ones?
Yeah, absolutely. Those are awesome. Oh, we got a couple questions yet. Alder, new background. Yes, I flipped everything around just so I could get a little bit better background for some of the other videos that I'm starting to do. So that's all. And no, Spaz, I did not actually attend Adepticon. However, Alan and I are already planning for next year's Adepticon, so I'll definitely be there next year. So this year I just lived vicariously through Eric, just like he lived vicariously through me for CoastalCon. So
that's right.
I bought all my stuff at CoastalCon.
Alan was my little con buddy.
Yes, so Alan did make it up there, and we will be back next year. The plan is with Twisted, having a booth for Twisted. So that's the plan.
That's the plan. Bring lots of money. Let me tell you right now, bring lots of money.
I brought lots of money last time because I knew I always save up money. I always save up money because I don't want to get there and be like, oh, well, I didn't bring enough money because I still got to eat.
Eat.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to be staying at your house. So, if I go, then he'll go. Okay, it's a deal, man. I'll be there next year. That's most definitely the plan. I've been working on a lot of different models. I finished the whole Twisted line. So every model that Twisted makes, I have painted and have in my collection. So I have now started painting the duplicates that I have.
And proxies. I saw you doing some proxies.
Well, I always paint proxies, though.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I know I've already missed some, so I'm going to have to do a rapid fire.
There you go. See, Todd had your back, though. Todd had you. You see, he had you. See?
That's right.
I caught up, virtual ding. So, Alan, you don't need to resist Black Sun. When you come back down to Beaufort,
he was so mad he didn't.
I got the rule book. I've got the rule book. I got the rule book a while back because I was kind of playing around between Achtung Cthulhu and looking at some, because I don't really like historical stuff. But
me neither. But they had that twist, the weird twist.
Right. If you throw that other element in, I like it. And I really like Black Sun. And it gave me an opportunity to start looking at more of Bob Murch's miniatures. And
yeah,
I mean, if you want pulp minis, that's the place to go is Bob Murch. So.
I looked at a bunch of his blisters, and there was some there that's like, what am I going to use this for? But it's just so cool looking.
Right.
Like,
you're like, but I'm going to buy it anyway.
Yep. I mean, I saw it was Elsa, the she-wolf, and her a bunch of Nazi she-wolves.
Must have.
Yeah.
No, I still have quite a few. I sold a bunch of my pulp minis just because nobody here was going to play. I barely can get people to play Twisted or the Drowned Earth. So it was just one more thing. I know what you're laughing at.
I look at Alan's comment about he just ate cookies left over from the scrapbookers. So there was a scrapbook convention in the hotel, and none of these little ladies ate their desserts. So Alan helped himself.
Alan just grazed through the scrapbookers. No, okay, hold on, Mike. I'm going to address that. I don't like historicals, but I play Wild West Exodus, but it has a twist.
Yeah,
it's got same thing with Eric. It's got that steampunk twist.
The
so that makes all the difference in the world.
Mm-hmm.
To me, anyway. That makes all the difference in the world. So, well, I guess we should
jump into the highlights here. Yeah, Adepticon 2022. It's back after 3 years. So the last Adepticon was 3 years ago.
Wow.
And boy, was there a lot of excitement for this year. I started off Thursday doing really good. I was an Oak Mac Thursday. I only spent $25 on the first day of that whole place because, I want to scope it out, see what was all there. But by Friday, that went out the window. And
by Friday, you were trying to figure out if you were allowed to go home.
Well, part of it because I got the feeling from the con itself that I was afraid stuff was going to run out, and stuff did run out a lot of booths because I know a lot of the vendors, they kind of had problems with, shipping and stuff because that's still an ongoing problem.
Alan had mentioned that Gordon from GCT Studios, Bushido, that he ran out of a bunch of stuff. I was inquiring from, I don't even remember. I'm not sure. It might have been Mike. I don't remember who it was, but about no, it was Bob, the Army Painter speed paint. They were gone.
No, I don't even think I got. I think I saw one, and it was his display box. I don't even think there was paint in it.
Right, it was just the box.
Just the box.
Oh yeah, Alan says Gordon sold everything. Wait, now that's a good con, man. Because they didn't have to take anything home.
Just double checked. Alan, did you buy it all?
Yeah. So if you need any Bushido stuff, that's what really happened. Is it's all at Discover Games now. Yeah. Alan bought it all.
Alan was wheeling and dealing, man. But yeah, a lot of places either were missing some of their not only just stock, but new stock and con exclusives. But
wait, this is an important comment. Look at that.
Oh.
That's local. That's local. That's Seth. All right, Seth, I'm going to hold you to that, my friend.
I'm still ringing it, but
I'm going to hold you to that.
But yeah, I mean, even though the vendors ran out of stock and were selling out fast, which it was kind of a judging of how the con went, people were buying whatever. They were happy and glad to get back to a con, see friends they haven't seen in forever, talk to vendors that you've become friends with, that kind of thing. So just the feeling overall was really, I don't even know how to describe it exact words, that just everybody was happy to be there. So,
yeah. And I think you usually get that at cons anyway.
Yeah.
But the big ones like that. So like for Coastal Con, it's mostly folks that are in this region. You know what I mean? Whereas with Adepticon, it's kind of people can come from all over the place.
Well, yeah, we did have some British people there, whether they're vendors, and I heard accents, around walking around, looking at tables. But I know of some people there that were from Seattle. They flew out there, and one of my friends, our fellow Canuck Spaz, Wappy, was there. We had our little every night. It was a meetup at his hotel, and we played games. It was great.
Nice. Did you
So,
guys let Alan come in?
yeah, Alan.
Oh,
jumped right in
wow,
there,
man. That
and-
was nice of you. That was
yeah,
nice.
I think that was the most. Alan said that was the most games he's played in forever.
Oh, look at what Mike said. Corvus lost an entire pallet that never
they
showed
did.
up. Man,
I don't think they got any of their show stuff.
they could accidentally deliver that to my house.
A big pallet.
Yeah.
That's a lot of minis.
Wouldn't be the first pallet that I've received at my house. The last one had paint on it. So,
Oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. So real quick, I wanted to run I have just a big list. I'm going to run through.
oh, what do
and-
you got, man?
And it's just some real quick things that I like that I saw there. Like, okay, here we go. Let's see if I can do this all in one breath. Golden Demon entries, cool table setups, a 15-foot Space Marine slow death games booth, makers of Star Breach, Impact Miniatures, and Finding Impact City, a roller derby game I needed. Didn't know I needed it, but I needed it. Chatting with lovely studio painter Felicity Fitzpatrick at Crocodile Games,
Okay.
makers of War Gods of Olympus, Matthew Burns, and Black Site Studios, creator of Don't Look Back, signing my rule book, more
And
Golden
Lunar.
Demon, another giant Space Marine walking around, Knuckle Duster, Gunfight Royal, cool models from Creature Caster, Alan demoing Mercs, and Miniature Building Authority booth, Free Blades, new stuff, Yojo game, Conquest models, tons and tons and tons of Golden Demon. There you go. There's a quick rundown. I
Wow,
got a little
yeah.
tongue-tied, but
And
that was just a taste of some of the
Yeah.
stuff that we saw that was cool.
And such good stuff too, and such cool people that come to those. Alan and I were
family.
talking. Yeah,
like a
Alan and I were
family.
talking the other day. Some of my favorite people are the DGS family, the Free Blades folks.
Yeah, they had
They're
a beautiful
just-
booth too.
Yeah, they're just awesome, man. They're so cool. And the way that they run everything, it's awesome. I love chatting with them, and they're just cool people. Todd wants to know, no Car Wars?
Todd, me and Alan did play Car Wars on, I want to say it was Friday night. We played Car Wars. I actually sat down with Alan. We set up a little table. I think I got pics on the Facebook. I taught him how to play, and I basically ran him around. He kept running into me, so I just had to shoot both his driver and gunner. And we had some fun, though. I mean,
hopefully that wasn't indicative of how Alan drives.
Maybe I don't know. He was pacing me down, man. He was trying to just run me off the road.
Mike said you forgot Rumble Slam.
You know what? I haven't even posted pictures of Rumble Slam yet.
Yeah, the TT Combat guys are cool too, man. They always have been. And Rumble Slam is Rumble Slam is Rumble Slam.
Yeah, I probably forgot a lot of them as I'm going through my photos every day. I'm trying to post I'm trying to focus on a different booth and stuff with all the pictures I took and give them a little bit of a highlight. And I'm going through and I'm like, oh yeah, type of thing. And, I spent a lot of time at this booth and that booth talking to people. And I did film 2 demos while in the hall. The sound was, you get that constant hum.
Yeah.
So after the first one, I was just like, well, let's try it again. And I tried filming some stuff with Alan, and he ran me through some Mercs. And, and I did do one of our gameplays at the hotel. We did a Rain in Hell. So I had 2 cameras set up for that. So doing some experimenting to see how that one comes out. So you guys just keep an eye open on YouTube, because that's where I'm going to put some stuff. I actually have something set up for tomorrow, maybe.
What?
To pop up on the YouTube. So
what? Nice.
Lots and lots of stuff. It was tiring. Mary said she should have gave me her little watch to walk around with.
Yeah. 4 billion steps, right?
Yeah. And funny enough, if me buying stuff wasn't enough at Adepticon, I bought stuff today from one of the booths there. So I pulled the trigger at Black Site Studios and got their Cursed Crate 2. It's kind of a limited thing that they do every once in a while.
Right.
That comes with the the scenario pack and a bunch of other extra stuff in there. And of course, I got some cards that I want to have some nice cards for the game. So I had to do that as I'm smelling MDF, a pile of MDF next to me.
I love the smell of MDF, man. I love it. That's good stuff. All right. Well, that's awesome. I'm bummed that I couldn't make it, but it is what it is. And I think in the long run, it works out because we're going to have a better plan next year for when we come up there to do,
I think this year, so what impressed me, Alan was asking me questions and we're getting questions of other people. What impressed me the most is how the staff at Adepticon, most of them are volunteers.
Yeah.
And how professional and together. I mean, you had to figure out kind of how to do a con again, to this size. But it impressed me how everybody was very patient. With just the things they had set up being the first time back and with COVID and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But everything was very smooth. How it ran. Events, from what I heard, were very smooth. It seemed like the vendor hall, the dealers and everything were, they just were happy to talk to people.
Right. You told me that there were some really big names that weren't there. It kind of surprised me.
I mean, there was no Simon. There was no Fantasy Flight. I mean, Fantasy Flight was in there away, or they did have Armada and Marvel Crisis Protocol were there, but as an actual booth, they didn't have a booth there. They just had like a tournament booth type of thing. So that was a little bit different. It was nice because then it let some of those smaller publishers in there and talk to people. Some of them were just jam packed. Like Monument was there with their paints and stuff, and they had a small booth, but man, I think they sold out right away. What's
that's true. Here? Spaz says he did not make it. That was one big name that wasn't there. Spaz teaching with board games was not there.
I
was looking for. Should have had the convention then. I think they should have just canceled the Adepticon then.
I was looking for him to sign a game or something, or sign right here so I could run to the tattoo shop.
There you go. There you go. There you go. So, all right. So what's your next step in your master plan here for our Adepticon recap? Because we're all living vicariously through.
All right. Well, so that's what kind of impressed me. And like I said, the vendors impressed me a lot with how open and, answering questions they were. But one thing that I got asked about, what was my favorite thing or game that I saw there? And with the smell of MDF and, expansions and little this stuff, I will have to say it was probably Black Site Studios and Don't Look Back. I mean, they had all their games there, and they were working around the clock to make sure they had enough product to take to Adepticon. So there was a lot of stuff that's been out of stock on their website. They had just about everything there at the show, which my wallet found every day.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad for me because there's stuff that they have that that would have been bad for me.
But yeah, I think it'd have to be the Black Site Studios booth. I got to talk to Matt there, who wrote Don't Look Back, and really get to know him, and just kind of it went past the game, where you're just kind of talking to a buddy and, what their likes, dislikes are type of thing. And you get a real connection to them. So it makes you more passionate about their product. So I think they were one of the things that really stood out to me, watching him talk to other people, because he did like 2 demos a day, I think. And on Saturday, he had 2 demos of 25 plus people each time. Yeah.
Wow.
So they had this huge crowd around the booths, and he was like letting people just come in, do a turn, rotate, just so as many people can get, to try it out. He ended up losing his voice on Saturday.
Yeah, I've been there before. I've been there now, and I've said this before, is that Don't Look Back is the only horror-based game I've ever played that I feel like captures the tension. You know what I mean?
The jump scare.
Yeah, it's like, because since you can't beat the bad guy, you're just trying to survive. And I think it's the only horror game that I've played tabletop wise that captures that.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, after every demo he did, I see people either that were participating or just standing there and listening and talking would go around the booth and come out of there with like a stack. I mean, I saw a guy get every single, VHS box expansion they had, a stack of them.
Well, you know what you have to do after you do that, right? You have to go to the thrift store and find one of the old VHS holders, the old plastic ones.
I got a couple over there.
You got one? Okay, it's time to throw those VHSs out and put those Don't Look Back ones in there. You could decorate it up and everything. Oh yeah, that's it. That's your next assignment.
So I think that was my favorite game, and kind of my favorite thing was, the way their booth was. I mean, overall, my favorite thing was just the people in general, how everybody was very friendly and open and stuff. Let's see so then the other thing that kind of jumped out, and Alan got asked this a lot, like when he got back to the store and stuff, is there's a lot of people that, probably know what Adepticon is, but the question was, why would I attend? What is the, basically, would you suggest this con to somebody? And I think, like I said, the way it's run was very professional and smooth, because it's not a small con, but it's not a huge con. It's in that middle of like the smaller ones and the big ones like Gen Con. So there's plenty to see, but you don't feel overwhelmed. Your
wallet might feel overwhelmed.
Your wallet might,
but maybe you won't.
But even that too. I mean, depending on what kind of stuff you're into, and actually just being able to walk around easily in all the different rooms they have and see all the different tournaments and just kind of weird one-off games, because there's a lot of play testing going on there too. That there's a lot to see and check out and not feel like you missed something.
Right.
So that's kind of, I think that is why I would suggest going to Adepticon. It's not overwhelming, but you feel satisfied at the end of the weekend that you saw everything you wanted to see. You bought everything you wanted to and more, probably, like the rest of us.
No. Nobody that watches us ever buys too much stuff.
And I think the location's great too, because O'Hare Airport's not that far from the place, and there's plenty of hotels.
Wait.
People that have extra
I'm gonna
beds.
have to disagree with you there, because Alan sent me a picture of snow. No, man, no. Sunshine.
Well, the sun was out one day while it was snowing, but
no,
that's actually kind of unusual, because I think I've only been to Adepticon once. That one other time that it snowed, and it was like one of those weird freak things, because then a couple hours after it did it, the sun came out and it all melted again. So kind of a weird thing, but that's why I would say Adepticon. Right. Go to Adepticon. It's smaller, it's easier to connect up with friends, and just have fun. Really, that's what most of these cons are about, is having fun.
Todd trying to get another t-shirt made. Went for the games, remembered the camaraderie.
Yep.
Trying to get another t-shirt.
That's what a lot of it was that.
Oh yeah, I think that's what all of the cons are. I mean, really, I think that's what they all are. All right, well, let us see what you got. We got 5 minutes left. Let us see what you got.
5 minutes. Let's see. I got one more thing.
All right,
Best thing overall was reconnecting with friends and playing games every night after the con. So we played like Railroad Inc., Trogdor board game, if any of you guys know Strong Bad, Transformer deck building game. Tried that. Had a lot of fun. Car Wars, of course, Rain in Hell, and Tortuga. And then there was a couple other sprinkling party type of games. But I got lots of stuff. So
did you play Star Breach? Did they have any demos going on?
Yes, they did have a demo. They had a demo set up. I actually just posted a thing on Facebook today and Instagram of their stuff, but I ended up finally getting the little bag. I got, that's Knuckle Duster Mini. I got a bunch of stuff. I got some blue dice, and they said this is the last time, so I got some red dice. They're not
I've
red
got
dice.
Those. I've got those.
So those are going to be limited editions.
Nice.
What else? I got pins and all that kind of stuff.
I don't have the bag.
Yeah, they had part of it as a bundle. So, I said, I wanted a rule book because I was tired of having the PDF. And I did ask, I'm like, you don't have any hardcovers? I hit them up to see if they had one, and they didn't, unfortunately. But
that's right. Yeah. That's right. You had to be in on the ground floor on that one, man.
Yep,
that was.
And then, of course, okay, prepare yourself, Alan. I got some Black Sun. I may do an unboxing of this just so you guys can see what's in here. It was hard to resist. A starter set that comes with everything. Heck yeah. 20 minis, rule book, all that kind of stuff.
Heck yeah.
Got Mary a nice little glow-in-the-dark dice. These big ones are great for turn markers.
Yeah, man. It's too late, Alan. You looked away too late.
Somebody just gave me this. This was part of the swag bag. On my way out the last day, somebody's like, "You want this?" I was like, "Sure."
Yeah, I can put it on my shelf behind me, right?
I mean, I have.
Is that one going to stay in the shrink wrap for the next 10 years too?
Probably.
So I think the real question is does anybody in this particular group that watches us want a game of Spartacus, right?
Yeah, I could put in a prize thing.
There you go.
But yeah, this was one of my things that I didn't know I needed. Impact City by Impact Miniatures. It is a roller derby game. I'm like, I need that.
It is a ton of fun. It's a ton of fun. I have that. I've had that for years.
Minis. They had minis, 4 teams. I bought 2 of them, and they gave me the game for $5 extra. And then I was like, oh, I didn't get all 4 teams. So I went back, got the other one, and I got another game that I actually gave to my buddy Dylan. He stopped by earlier because I got him some GW exclusive con stuff. But then I got the Black Site Studios con exclusives of Seth. There are 2 minis of Seth in here that he has. I think he's carrying a bunch of con bags with games. Gee, go figure.
Wow. Yeah.
And then they did a different thing where he's got a crossbow, which I think are going to be available on their website if you guys want to get that. And I got Mama Luna's Pizza because I just like the backstory. Matt, the writer, being a kind of RPG guy,
right?
It's just a family that runs a pizzeria, but they just happen to be werewolves. I'm like, that's awesome.
Okay. My first thought was that they were cannibals, but werewolves works.
Yeah, and of course, then I had to get Mama's Pizzeria.
Oh, of course. How can you not have Mama's Pizzeria?
And the building that goes right next to it. So,
did you get the third building that goes next to it?
I didn't see it. They probably had it, but instead I got what is this? I was calling it Blockbuster all weekend, but Big Turkey.
Oh yes, I saw that, the video rental place.
And this came with 3 minis, like 2 workers and then like a mascot guy that stands outside, which are somewhere in this pile.
Okay, that's cool
stuff. I got this big old house, kind of like the Bates house.
Yeah.
I mean, this house I can run like zombie type apocalypse stuff, do Night of the Living Dead with it.
You could use that in Twisted.
Probably could. I missed it when I reached for it. And then the last terrain I got was the hotel. I mean, I got that house. You got to get the hotel.
Oh, right? Yeah. How do you do, is that one wrapped in a shower curtain?
Yeah. Because I mean, a lot of this was, I don't have any modern terrain. A lot of my terrain is kind of sci-fi, or I got, I got the Carnivale set that's, it might work in a pinch. And then other than that, I got like a couple tubs of, Western stuff. And I'm like, yeah, that ain't going to work for that. And man, I can use this for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Tons and tons of other games. And of course, I had to get I got the new starter. So to get me started, this is what kicked it off.
Great. Black Site Studio terrain is great. I really like it.
But
it's a little bit chunkier than some of the other pre-colored terrain. They kind of targeted the 32 millimeter versus the 28.
I got some building to do.
Yes, you do. I'm thinking you need to do a speed build. You need to record building it and then speed it up and do a speed build.
That's actually a good idea. I'll have to probably speed it up as high as it can get because
I did a couple of them. There's a couple of them on the YouTube channel that I did for some of the crossover miniatures,
right.
the steampunk airships. I did a couple of those. I think they were for those. They might have been for the stuff from man, I can't remember the name of the company. They make smaller little steampunk airships that are super cool.
That's funny. I just saw. So Todd's talking Adam's Family. That is totally Adam's Family.
Oh.
And what's funny is Black Site Studio does make two resin minis that are the Adams Family. I think they're called the weird couple or the strange couple.
Nice. Look at there. Look at there. You get Alan throwing a big thank you out to Eric and Mary for letting him stay there. Oh, ain't that special? That's
and my dogs didn't try to eat them every day, just all days but the last day.
Well, I mean, what are you going to do? All right, Alder. He's going to enjoy his loot. We will catch you next week, sir.
All right, Alder. Thanks for stopping in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But
all right, you good? You good? You got it all out?
I'm gonna go have a cigarette, and
relief. The weekend is over. Now you're coming into a weekend where you don't have to do anything.
Yeah, I have my work cut out for me, and I got lots of stuff to finish posting for you guys, so you guys can see. Max said lots of pictures. Well, I think I've been posting almost every day.
Yeah, I think so.
Last week. So yeah, and I got some video for you guys too. So
we'll have another con update here at the end of next month because Alan and I are going to Recon in Orlando.
Oh, okay.
So since it's still snowing where you live, you should hop on a plane and come to Florida.
Get some sun.
Yes.
My pasty skin could use some sun.
Yes. See that you got plenty of time. Come on.
I'm just going to blind all you guys, though.
I don't know if you've been to many conventions, but,
yeah, that's true. That's true. But that was Adepticon, you guys. If you guys have not checked it out, it's usually every March, right around the end. Sometimes the weekends change a little bit. Check their website out. I think it's .org, adepticon.org. And you can see some stuff. Check them out on Facebook. Everybody's posting stuff with the little hashtag Adepticon. So if you guys want to see some phenomenal painting, their Golden Demon was just made me want to throw my paintbrushes.
That's what I was saying. If you want to see something to make you burn your brushes, go check out the Golden Demon entries. Right?
Oh my God, yeah. But it's inspiring. I mean, just the whole weekend inspired you. It's like a refueling, gets that passion, that fire lit back up, doing the hobby that we love, So
absolutely.
I can't wait. I can't wait to the next one already.
Well, I already told you, Orlando.
It's true.
If you really can't wait.
Can't wait.
If you really can't wait, you have time to get to Orlando. Just saying.
But
well, it's your turn to take us out because I was solo while you were at Adepticon, so I took us out. So you are up, sir.
All right, you guys. Thanks for tuning in for Shorts every Thursday. We do these things live stream on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. So if you guys have any accounts there, you can check us out there. But if you guys want more content, please check us out on all audio platforms. You can listen to this stuff in audio, and you can check out our YouTube for more stuff like unboxings and impressions on games. And please visit us on all the social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, see what we're getting into. And please join our growing community on Discord. People are posting their project stuff there, asking questions. I love it. We love seeing you guys interact with each other. And if you guys want to support us, we have a Patreon. Please visit us at Patreon. Throw us some quarters. Keep the lights on. We appreciate it. But everything that's on there is free for you guys to check out and view. And also another way you can support us is to visit us at our redbubble.com. Get yourself a coffee mug, maybe a hat, maybe a hoodie, maybe a dress. Spaz.
Maybe a dress spaz. Come on, slacker. I haven't seen that order come through yet for the dress, so you need to get on that, buddy boy.
If you guys have any questions or suggestions for our shows for shorts, send us an email at indieinvasion@gmail.com. We're always looking for that next new nugget. Me and Mac actually kind of discovered one. What was that, today or yesterday? That I might have to check out.
Stalingrad Z.
Yeah.
Rayboxgames.com. You can check them out. They've got a Kickstarter launch notification. I can't remember if it's the beginning of April or the end of April that they're launching.
Sometime in April, but I'm going to check it out. It looks interesting. Something that's just a spiral book. That's something different.
Yeah, super compact, which is kind of cool.
Gaming on the go.
But,
that's all we got for you guys today. So I guess until next time when we talk to you, prepare yourself for the invasion.